We're at a stage now, we're about 30 days away from completion, so you can kind of start to see how all of this comes together over the next month or so. And you could really, it's going to be hard to believe, given what you see right now, everything just spread out everywhere, that it's going to be a brand new house in 30 days. So one of our signatures, the way we design our homes, is we have the 2-story foyer right over here. So when you first walk in through the front door, you have this 2-story area just filled with light. The moment you walk in, you kind of have that comfortable feel. And then we like having these wide open staircases so that when you do walk in and you kind of look up, you really get a sense of just how much space is here. And it really draws your eye and makes you wonder, wow, what's waiting for me in the rest of the house? On the main level, when you first walk in, we just have, it's a great room concept here. So typically this might be your living room right over here. We make sure that where the chandelier light's going to be is centered to where the windows are. So those are all things that we have to plan way before we get to the sheetrock. And then kind of right over here in this area, you can see we started building some cabinets. But right here in this area is where the kitchen's going to be. We like to do wide open plans. So we're going to have that wall is where the refrigerator is, the range with hood, and then here in the middle is just going to be a really big island. So it's just a great place whether you're just grabbing a quick breakfast or when you have guests over. This becomes kind of the heart of the home. People love having these big wide open doors and lights so that it's just a bright area. We're really trying to create the type of environment that people can use, that you have this indoor, outdoor, indoor, it's all one big room. It's just whatever, whatever's comfortable for you, whatever space you want to use at the time. One thing that we also include in our design, we always love to put a mudroom with a separate door from the backyard, and that way if you're coming home in the winter, it's raining, it's snowing, you're not tracking all of that right into your house. You do have a mudroom area where you can kind of like take all that off. So some people ask, well, why do you have 2 doors? And we say, well, again, it depends on what time of the year you want to come into your home and what time of the year you're using your house. We have these larger built-in pantry closets, and one of the things we do in our pantries is we'll actually put cabinet and countertop, so you can put like a coffee maker, a toaster oven. We had feedback early on from some of our buyers that, while they love that look and feel of the wide open kitchen, when you start living in it day to day, there just feels like there's clutter everywhere because there's no place to put, it's not hidden so that, you can see the clutter from, all parts of the house. So our solution to that was to put a separate cabinet and countertop inside the pantry where you could put those small appliances. You can either bring them out into the kitchen area if you want, or because of the extra outlets we put in, you can make your cup of coffee or toast your bread right inside your pantry and then just bring it out to enjoy. So it just helps to keep that streamlined, efficient, and really clean look all the time. Okay, so now we're here in the master bedroom, and while every house is slightly different, there's certain features that we do like to incorporate into our master bedrooms wherever possible. One is to have a large suite area, so there's room for a bed, as well as room for like a couch or a couple of chairs, TV mount right up here so that you can kind of sleep in here, you can kind of relax and unwind in here. One of the things we really do like to do is really encourage people to enjoy the outdoors when the weather allows. So like up here we went ahead and put a 2nd-story deck outside the master. And we try to make the deck large enough so it's more than just a visual little thing, it's actually a usable deck. So you can see up here, we're already up on the 2nd floor. There's already a different feel up here. It's very private off of your master deck. Certainly enough room in this area for a table, some chairs, and you could just, for someone who's choosing urban living, you're kind of up high, but you can still kind of part of just kind of that urban vibe down here in Fountain Square that is so attractive and what brings people down here. Another thing that we spend a lot of time on really paying attention to is the master bath. We've really tried to think about what it is that today's home buyer really wants and incorporate those features into their master bath. And one thing that we have found in our own studies is that home buyers right now, they want to be able to have a place that they can kind of retreat to, a place that they can relax, whether it's the start of the day and they just want to be able to slowly get ready for the day, or if they want to be able to unwind at the end of the day. So we really try to design our master suites to give homeowners that ability to do that. So I talked a little bit about how we have a separate area that fits seating, so you can kind of have a sleeping area and a seating area. And then the other thing we spend a lot of energy on is our master bathrooms. So if you come on in here, you can see where we would have our vanities here, 2 vanities, so that no one has to share. And then here, this is what we call our spa area. And so it's just a really large area that can be completely wet. How we'll finish it off is we're going to have a thick pane of glass right here, so you can still kind of see but not get wet. And another thick pane of glass right here, even just removing the door so that it's just an easy pass through in and out. So when you come into your spa area, of course, we have the large soaking tub, so you can certainly just enjoy lounging around to that. We are going to end up putting Bluetooth speakers in the ceiling, so you can even set music to whatever it is that you want, and you can certainly relax in the tub and listen to your music. We also build double showers, so whether 2 people are in a hurry and they both need to get going, or in this particular setup, we have on this side is what I would call your standard shower, and that'll be over here. And then this is a hand sprayer, so you can pull that off and you can use that to rinse as well. And then over here, up a little higher, we're actually putting what's called a waterfall faucet. And what it does is it spreads the water out, but it comes out in a big sheet, like if you were standing under a waterfall. So I know for some people, from a spa or relaxation purposes, they like having, like the weight of the water coming down onto their shoulders or onto their back. And so it's really like if you're on vacation and you find a waterfall and you stand underneath and the water just pours down on top of you. And so those are some of the features that we like to add into our bathrooms, so that really for that homeowner who wants to unwind, that homeowner who just wants to relax, feel like they've gotten away from just the day-to-day, week-to-week stresses, when they get home, they have that all right here. Another signature of the New Legacy Homes collection is our 3rd-story loft and deck. Again, we're trying to take advantage of the urban living down here, and we feel like being able to have multiple spaces where people can enjoy their home in different settings and environments is really helpful. So we have 3rd-story lofts here, for example, that are really good size, and we have it set up so that you have a TV. Certainly it would be easy to mount right up here. We include a bathroom up here, so you don't have to go downstairs and in order to use the restroom. Just some typical closet for storage, and then again up here as well, we have it set up where we have an additional sink for a wet bar, room for like a refrigerator. So again, once you get up here, I know probably traditionally you might have what's called like a man cave or a she shed or something like that downstairs in the basement. And what we did is we brought the basement up here and then really built it out. So you really have all the bathroom, you have food and beverages. I mean, you can really enjoy this space. And then keeping in the theme of indoor and outdoor space, we also include these 3rd floor roof decks. So if it's a great day like it is today and you want to be outside, There's a deck here that's certainly large enough to have a gathering up here, certainly large enough to enjoy. It's not just something to stand on, but something you can put some furniture out here. You can have a large group out here even. And really just enjoy each other's company, really just enjoy the interaction. And of course, then we have this view of the Indianapolis Skyline. I mean, some of the iconic buildings that you can see from here include the Salesforce Tower right over there. You can see the top of the Lilly Building. So it really gives you, it's almost like a nest feeling that you have right here in downtown Indianapolis.